Grr! Welcome to the deepest depths of the sea, laddies! Didn't you, mean to say the abyss? Welcome to Bloodborne! I said I was gonna do it, but no one watched that, so no one cares. Well, anyway, I'm doing it! Here we go, level 183, 40 hours of gameplay. It's not very much. Anyway, as I mentioned on my other video, which no one's gonna watch, Crimson Land. No one's even heard of it. What's Crimson Land? Can I hear this? Okay, whatever. Obviously, since it's a new game plus, you missed the opening cutscene. And of course, I ran over to the lamp because this, the cursed Thumerian defiled Chalice Majiggy. I want to do it, but I haven't played it in a while. So yeah, I'm doing my playthrough here. Got my fancy dancy headset. Yeah, I know, it's a headset. It's not the greatest thing ever, but yeah, I'll show you what you missed. It was nothing too big. Obviously, the cutscene, the creation cutscene, you're not gonna see, but the main one, once I beat the game again, then you can see it again, I guess. I don't see why not. You can see it. Feel free to watch it as I skip the credits once I beat the game. Yeah, excuse me, pardon me. And I guess I should mention this. The ending. What ending am I gonna get? Well, I got the true ending last time. If you watched that video.
Then I'm very sorry, but I am.
Yeah, okay. That's a waste. I can't hold your blood vial. How dare you? Okay, whatever. So that's that. Sound effects are a bit low. I'll fix that. The ending I was gonna get is obviously, pardon me. Just get a drink here. It's probably the least popular one, seeing as Murgo's Wet Nurse will end up being the final boss fight of your playthrough. Basically, it's the one where you wake up from the dream, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty epic. I haven't gotten it myself, and I missed this. I didn't even need it. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Anyway, yep, that's the one I'm gonna get. Haven't done it yet. It'll be cool, I guess. Don't know what I'll do with my other playthrough that I already beat most of the game. That I was just kind of saving for the DLC, which was the entire reason I actually made this character, so I could do the DLC, which I streamed at a certain gaming event that I went to, which is on my channel, which you probably don't care about, because it's not interesting, because I'm not talking. That's the important part, right? Yeah. Anyway, so as you can probably see, maybe, if you're familiar with this weapon, it's one of the weapons for the DLC. It's this guy, Rakuyo, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it. It's that thing. It's badass. I love it. Normally I use the Blades of Mercy, but this guy, I like this. It's nice. It's flashy, stylish. Anyway, most of my episodes probably gonna be less than 15 minutes. So, since this is gonna be a one-shot today anyway, I'm not sure how far I'll get. I'll probably just dice my way through Yarnum here with all its guys that actually do die in relatively one hit, relatively speaking. And as you saw, my character is rather over-leveled, even for this. Even my first character, which I actually did clear most of my New Game Plus, wasn't this high level. So I shouldn't have any problems with the bosses. I find it interesting to watch, blazing through everything. But honestly, I'd find it quite amusing. Personally, I did actually watch my Crimson Land stuff through and found myself enthralled for some reason. And I'm not the type of egotist who likes to listen to the sound of my voice, seeing as I was insulted over it multiple times in my youth. So I clearly do not have that as a thingy. Good English me, 10 points. Anyway, yes. Playing Bloodborne, New Game Plus, yada yada yada. Was there anything else important I want to start this with? I cannot recall. Mr. Pirate, do you have anything to say? Garr! You killed me! I guess that's it. I guess Mr. Pirate's dead. Anyway, I don't know where everything is, I don't think. So if I miss something, don't go, oh, you missed something. Mister, you're gonna make a comment about me missing something. It happens, even if I know where a thing is, I might intentionally miss it. There isn't anything overly important, like Dark Souls. Speaking of that, eventually I might get to discussing my feelings in regards to this game. I love this game. I've actually played this a lot more than I have played the original Dark Souls, which, to be honest, I also loved. But there are some problems. Well, they're not problems, they're just things that what do I say? Things that kind of ruin the experience for me. And oh my god! How dare you! My katana's better than yours! Anyway, some things that kind of watered the experience for me, or muddied the waters, I guess would be a better saying to go with. I mean, it's still a grand game, obviously, but obviously, as it's, I don't know, it's a media thingy. Everyone is gonna have something to say about it. Some complaints, and obviously, I've got one or two. They're probably not that big, but, you know, one of which is obviously the game's length, where if you've actually beaten it and know what you're doing, the game isn't particularly long, especially if you end up skipping a lot of the extra stuff, which actually feels really important in this game during your first playthrough, so it doesn't really feel so much like extra stuff, and more like stuff you actually have to do to play through the game the first time, which game design wise is great. It's a good design, but for New Game Plus, let's be frank here. A lot of those areas are completely worthless. There are a few that do give you things like which one is that? The Witches of Hemwick? Is that the right name that they have? Usually you get the thing to carve sigils into your mind, like, you know, those guys in the top right corner. Yeah, let's check it out. It's not important. This is the Blood Gem one. The Ruin Workshop tool. In its place will be, what is it, a Kin's Blood? Oh crap, get out of here. I believe it's the Kin Blood level 12, which, oh, no, run away, which is the best one, and I guess you only get one during normal play, which is from Rom, my least favorite boss. We'll get to that later. But bosses that dropped those little badges for getting items will now drop those fantastic hunter's masks, which allow you to teleport. Okay, that was scary for a moment, and I'm going the long way. These guys, the Bold Hunter's masks, which, as you can tell, I already spent a lot of money on. If you watch my streams, you'd probably notice that. But yeah, it's not really the greatest reward. It'd be nice if they had switched that out too, but they didn't. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But what's worse is the ones that drop you the chalices. You want to know what they drop now? Absolutely nothing. And let me tell you, the amygdala, or whatever you want to call it, I had it before. Yeah, one of my at least second, no, maybe my first. It's one of my annoying bosses for my least favorite weapon, because these guys here, they don't have the best of reach, making fighting that guy in particular a pain in the butt. But yeah, for my New Game Plus, you can look it up actually. It's in my stuff. I kinda suffered during that fight. If you actually watch it, you'll see that I ended up carving up its legs to kill it, which isn't the best method to kill it. Yeah, I did that. You have to kind of break its legs, and then you can actually deal damage to it. I wouldn't recommend that strategy. It's good when you're using short weapons like mine, but yeah, it makes the fight tougher than it has to be. Plus, a lot of the bosses on New Game Plus have ridiculously excessive health pools. Plus, that jump attack kind of sucks. Anyway, yeah, enough of that. I kind of just lost what I was thinking of. Complaining about dogs, probably. I don't know why they program their dogs like this. I hate it. Not very good attack dogs while you sit around. Come on. Yeah. Good times. I'm not a dog person, by the way. I like cats. If I ever release my book, maybe, which is probably going to be more like a tome by the time I'm done with it, you'll probably notice early on that I like cats. It's actually mentioned straight up in there. It's quite amusing. I actually had fun writing that paragraph. It's not important, though. I seriously forgot what I was going to say. Something about going along my default route that I came to know from playing this through like 5 times now, as you could see from looking at my thing. Or maybe I was going to talk about my New Game Plus playthrough thing. This one or my previous one? I don't remember. Well, regardless, I usually ignore these guys. You don't have to deal with them. Sure, if you want to fight the cleric beast right away, you can go that way, but I go this way and unlock shortcuts and stuff. Normally this would be a dead end, unless you know what you're doing. And my second song is playing. It's probably going to be over soon, so once I show this off, which is pretty obvious if you play the game, but you know, if someone new is watching this and like, oh my god, Bloodborne, I love Bloodborne. No, I mean, I love Bloodborne. I don't know about you. Anyway, back here, we got this bloodstone shard for upgrading. And oh, what's this? You can jump down there. But wait, you go over here, there's a ladder. Oh my god. You don't take damage from that fall. Hooray. Anyway, you jump down, there's some guys. Early on, if you haven't leveled up, these guys can be a bit of a pain. But in my current state, should be fine. Anyway, I'll stop this one here. What I do want to talk about is probably the weapon leveling and the overall damage output. Now I feel like the overall damage you can do is kind of limited in this particular game. But anyway, let's end this here as this crazy guy approaches us. Goodbye! Yeah, that. Done, done, and done.